Am I back?
Yep, you're back. Okay, I just pushed that little record button, so we are live. So our special surprise is not going to be till the end of the Zoom, so y'all have to bear with us. Awesome for everyone who jumped on. Do y'all girls want this to be question and answer throughout it as you're doing your little lessons, or how do you two want to have it done?
I like the idea of going throughout, so that way, like, when people just have questions, you can, like, just do it, you know?
Okay, so if y'all are muted and you have questions, just unmute yourself and ask as we proceed. So, all right, Sherry, I think you're up.
Okay. My camera's in a goofy spot, so sorry if it looks like I'm looking away from people. So I get to talk about parties, in-home wrap parties. First off, how I even get wrap parties, besides launch parties, is I ask my friends and family to do favors. That's how I come across right away for them. I just say, hey, can you do me a favor? Or, hey, can you have a wrap party for me? I need to broaden the people that I'm reaching. One big thing with doing that is that I travel. I've done wrap parties all over. And so it just gets me out to new people, which is nice, wrapping new people, blitzing on the way, so that's always good. And then once I am at the wrap parties, basically, for the most part, I know the hostess. So what I'll do, I usually wrap that person right away, just because that way it's on somebody, and then when their friends start arriving, they can be like, oh my gosh, it's so tingly and warm, and can just kind of get excited and tell them about it. I know other people who want to have 4 other people wrap at the party, and then they'll do the free wrap, but usually I just do a free wrap anyways. It's one of those things you can write off. Oh, Christy, are you talking to me? You're muted.
Oh my gosh, I forgot my own rules. Can I ask you something quick?
Sure.
So when you reach out to someone to get a wrap party, what message do you send them, or what do you say on the phone when you call them?
Well, like a message, a lot of times I'll just say, hey, can you do me a favor? Or let's say it's even people that I don't know, and they'll kind of express interest in wrapping. I've done this one as well. And I'll just talk about the wraps and try and get them as a loyal customer, one. But then they're like, oh, I don't have the money. And then I say, well, you can get it $25 for retail. And then they're like, oh, I don't have that either. And so then I'll kind of switch that into a wrap party as well. I'll be like, hey, there's a way you can wrap for free. So the way I'm feeling it, they're opening up their home, and because no matter what, I've had nobody show up, just me and the hostess even be at the wrap party, but at least if there's a wrap on her, she's going to tell somebody about it. She's going to be like, look, you guys missed my party tonight, but, here's what you missed, or, different things too. So a lot of times I'm just asking for a favor, or just started. Or just if I'm going to say something new to somebody, let's say, sorry, it's my service.
I don't know if there's a part in your house that you moved to special.
No, I haven't moved.
Okay.
You know what it is? It's everybody's on the internet right now. Not in my home.
Okay, sorry.
No, I kick everybody off the internet so I can do this stuff. Oh, it's okay. So I guess that's kind of how the questions go. I'm just trying to think of what other situations.
Okay. So that was good though. So you're reaching out, you're asking people for a favor. Because here's the thing, people want to help you. They want to do a favor. And if they know they only have to supply water for you and it's not the spread, they're like, okay, I'm down for a free wrap. I can have some friends over. Yep. Okay. So
yeah, and a lot of times I'll even be, a lot of people, well, I was just gonna say, a lot of people get nervous too with like, oh my gosh, I don't have that many friends. And I'm always like, oh, it only takes 3 or 4 at the most is what I tell them, because it just gets confusing.
Right. Okay, so you're at the wrap party. You have the
Okay,
wrap.
so what were you saying?
So you're at the wrap party. You have the wrap on the hostess. Then how does it go?
Basically, we kind of wait for everyone to get there, obviously, but as people are even coming, I'll ask if they're interested in wrapping right away. That way, things are moving. And then it's just small talk, chit chat, what do you do? That sort of thing. And then as people are wrapping, then I even talk with them more about things, like just getting to know them. Then, of course, after you come out of the wrap room, everybody is like, oh my gosh, how does it feel? Because it doesn't feel the same to every single person. So I think that's a lot of things. And feel a little bit of chaos just because
Sherry's internet stresses me out. There she is. We can't hear you, love.
Sorry.
Okay, this is not going to happen again in 2 weeks because she's going to do these from my house and I'm going to have a high-speed internet because I'm going to live in town. So this is the last 2 times.
Yeah, sorry. Is it better now? Can you hear me?
Yeah. No.
Hello? Okay,
No,
you're good. Sorry. It doesn't help that it's storming here either. So
right.
So I'm right. I think I was talking about, it was just in the beginning, it's just a little bit of chaos as you're getting all those wraps on people and people are getting their drinks. But once everybody is there, actually I should go back to this. So what I do, I always come prepared with, I have like 6 clipboards, maybe 8 that I put a distributor form on, a customer form on, and a product catalog on that clipboard for each person that's there. And I hand those out right away in the beginning so they can kind of be looking at things as you're going through and wrapping people. They'll kind of go through it. If you have enough party pads too, I'll even throw a party pad on the clipboard just then. I've even had people take notes on their party pads and everything, and then they just keep them. Is it still going back and forth? Oh, it must be.
It is.
Sorry. I saw you say damn it.
I thought I whispered that.
I heard you too.
Oh, not very much. So once everybody's wrapped and everybody has a clipboard, I just start through the party
pad
in your e-suite. Yep.
Did she leave? Oh, okay. So I've done enough of these parties to kind of let you all know I'm going to take over till she jumps back on. So when she shows up, she hands everyone that clipboard with the loyal customer form, distributor form, and steps to success, or party pad if you have it. You know what else I've done since Sherry, are you back on? I will put the steps to success on that form too, because
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, sorry, go on. Let me just finish that and then you can go on. Because then at the end, they can kind of fill it out and they can see how easy it is. So, okay.
Yep, I put all that on there too. So then basically I just go through the notes of the party pad that are in the e-suites. And actually they updated those notes, I should say that. So they're really good. They updated them with the system information. And then it basically tells you almost everything. It tells you when to do the Fat Fighter demo.
Ah,
And to sample the greens. It tells you, I mean, like, it just tells you everything. I sample the greens. I sample the chews and the energy. It doesn't necessarily say when to do those, but after I go through the system, then I'll just add in those little extras. Sample.
excuse me. Is this going to be someplace we could listen to it at a different time? Because I'm not hearing everything at all.
Yeah, I'm recording it. We can go over some of the things that you can't hear. So when you go through the party pad, just follow it. And
Okay.
Sherry adds a few more pieces with a few more demonstrations. If y'all are new or you don't have the product like energy, I don't give energy out at a party because I have to hide it from my kids at home. So I rarely have an extra can. So don't feel like you have to go out and buy product. Just follow the party pad, do the demos that you can. If you can't afford to buy a bottle of Fat Fighters, reach out to your upline and say, hey, can you send me 6 pills of Fat Fighters so I can do a demonstration at my party? So those are just some of the hands-on things though that we try to do. It just kind of increases the sales and gets people really like feeling, touching, tasting it, and then they want to buy more product.
Yeah. Okay. And you said that eSuites has been updated as far as the party and your steps and whatever.
The party pad, yep, there's a new one.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Very good. Thank you.
All right, Sherry, you're back.
Okay, we'll try again some more. Okay, so then after those demos, the party pad then goes into of the notes. So basically, I just talk about how easy it is, and that's the point where I have them fill out the steps to success. I just kind of talk about 4 people that would love any one of our products. Because they've kind of looked through the catalog, and then now we're done and we've tasted different things, and
okay. I'm just going to take over. Her internet is janky tonight. So with the steps to success, you're going to ask the people, do you know 4 people that want to tighten and firm their skin? Do you know 4 people that are always complaining about having low energy? They're always talking about a new fad diet they want to go on because they hate their thighs, whatever. Write down 4 people. And then the next part of that steps to success is 3 people. Do you know 3 people that you would want to do this with? Do you know 3 people that are always complaining about needing more money? Or do you know a salon owner? Do you know a massage therapist? Like, think of who could really use these products with their already existing business, or just someone that would want to make money. So as you're having people write down people they know, it's making it real to them. So then, are you back, Sherry?
I am.
Okay.
Hopefully. Oh.
You guys are so calm. I'd be freaking.
Why are we going to freak out? We're all good, right? Because here's
Yeah.
if we're not doing this perfectly, then you guys know that we're real and we don't sit here and practice and train and make sure our internet's working, and anyone can do it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, it's storming here, so that probably isn't helping. And basically, I have DSL on, or excuse me, I have dial-up service on a DSL line.
Oh boy. So then anyways, after they fill out
Mhm.
that
That's
steps
awesome.
success sheet, how do you end the party? How do you close on the sales?
I actually will wait till the last page. I do this right before the last page of the party pad, because the party pad is what's your choice.
So the choice is distributor or loyal customer. Sorry, you keep cutting out. I'm just like,
Exactly.
um,
I know, and you guys were frozen, so that's why I stopped talking.
okay, go on.
No, it's okay. That's what I was gonna say. That's your choice. And by this time, usually my 40 will just start unwrapping people and taking them in the wrap room, and you can talk to them more about what they are looking at doing, either being a loyal customer or being a distributor.
Right. Well, the thing is when you take them back into the wrap room then and you're asking them, so what did you think? You know, did I address your health and wellness needs, or is there something else going on? They're
Mhm.
going to open up to you more back in the room. Because if someone is,
Right.
you know, going through menopause, they might not want to bring it up in front of everyone, but they might feel more comfortable with you back in the wrap room. So it really just opens it up to have conversations of, oh, we've got something amazing that'll help with issues with menopause. And then, because when you're at a party, everyone, we're not going to go over all 40 products, okay? We're not. Do not do that. If I ever hear anyone does that, I'm going to fly there and we're going to do a party together. Like, do not do that. Pick your top 5 products, the top 5 products of the company, and just go over those. Otherwise, it's going to be too overwhelming for everyone. So,
Okay.
I'll go over some things, let's say, as they're looking through things and they ask questions as the party's going on. Obviously, you're going to say something to those products if they're asking specific questions right away. But usually, everyone just kind of lets you get through your presentation, and then they'll start asking questions.
right. Well, and the thing is I've been with Sherry at parties and at events, and you probably have a 90% closing rate on a sale. And when Sherry's talking, I know it's crazy. When Sherry's talking to people, it is so what would work best for you, loyal customer or distributor? That's it. You're giving them a choice. And she says it with this confidence, and people are like, well, loyal customer or distributor, and there's no other options. So,
Assuming the sale.
right.
You go
Yep.
with knowing that they're going to join you in one way or another.
Yep.
Like, you can practice. Because Sherry and I talked about this a couple months ago. She gave me some awesome advice about like practicing how you want to say things before the party. So you give them these 2 options. You don't really give them the option not to. You're basically in your head with confidence. You're like, all right, which one do you want? Because you're joining me in one way or another.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And if you act excited about the products, and if you're acting excited about them making extra money, they're going to be excited too. But if you go in there like, okay, if anyone wants to wrap, they can, but they don't have to. And if you really just like blasé, that's going to be the tone of the whole party. So going in, be excited about it and have fun. And like these 2 just said, assume the sale. They're going to sign up one way or the other. It's their choice. Awesome. Does anyone have questions about in-home parties? Or Sherry, did you want to add anything?
Well, the one other big thing, I mean, I've had people who, and this, even at in-home parties, who are just like, oh my gosh, it works. Yeah, right. you know, and those are the people that I just bring up my picture, and being a product of the product. I mean, that's why that's super important. And just be like, here, it does work. There you go. 80 pounds gone. So, and that comes, you know, it shuts people up, but, you are going to get those people that are just going to be there to try and prove you wrong. And maybe they're just there to support their friends and be a number at the party. And don't let those people get you down either. You know, still come out with that same fire. And you know what? There probably is a person that's going to end up signing up for something anyways.
Can I admit something? Because I feel like I'm in a safe place. I was that person at the party. I was that person that was like, I don't want to hear about the supplements. I don't care. I don't care about the greens. I don't care about vitamins. Like, I don't care. And then this wrap, I bloated. We used to measure. Yeah, we used to measure and take photos when I signed up, and I bloated. And then when they went through the party pad, I was horrible. And then I called them, and I'm like, I want to sign up. Here's my credit card. Sign me up. So don't let people like that freak you out. And one of the reasons why I was doing that too is I wanted to sign up under someone who could kind of put up with my shit too. And I think I scared her off because I don't talk to her much. But that's okay. You know, so those people that are kind of defiant, just keep doing your thing and just kind of ignore them like you would with a 2-year-old, you know, just bob and weave around them.
Exactly.
So.
Defiant little shit.
I know I am naughty. Sorry.
I am right there with you.
All right. Awesome. Anyone have questions about that piece? Okay. Sarah's going to talk about virtual parties.
Right as I put a green chew in my mouth.
Why would you do that? You want to spit it out in front of us?
Well, we're good. All right. So I wanted to show you guys kind of what an online party looks like. So not all of us have friends in the same area, or like if you're like me who moved to a new area and there's like a population of 500 and we have no friends here and everyone lives a couple hours away. So it's a lot easier sometimes with busy schedules to just do online parties. And that way you can have people who live in California or Maine or Minnesota or Canada or wherever attend the party all at the same time, or they can go back and look through posts and everything. So I'm going to show you how to do a party, or like how to set one up. And Jasmine's actually hosting a launch party right now for one of her new distributors, Christina. And so I'm going to just kind of like scroll through what she's doing right now because it's exactly what I do. And we get, you know, a good response from what we do. So I'm going to flip my camera around. Okay. So I'm on my home screen. And if you look over here on the side, you'll see events. And if you see create event, let me go ahead and click on it. Bring you to this. You can put everything in here that you want. If you need help with like more of like the logistics kind of side of things, let one of your leaders know and they'll walk you through it. But I'm just going to go to Christina's party right now.
Now, do you have your events as private or public?
I do private because I don't want other distributors that aren't on my team coming in and seeing what I do, or like taking what I do, or taking any of my potential customers or distributors. I like just keeping things my own, or if I'm doing a party for someone else, I keep it private so no one can steal their stuff, their friends or their potential customers or anything like that. So I like private because
Awesome.
you can always invite people. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go to Christina's party right here. So we have a good description. Keep it short, sweet, to the point. You can, if you're giving away some free prizes, you can, you know, note that. Note whose party it is, that you're helping Christina. It's a launch party and everything. It's going to be super fun, really chill. yeah, and then I guess scroll down a little bit.
Can you read what's in the description of the party?
Sure, one second. All right, she says, hey everyone, and welcome to Christina's Skinny Wrap Party. Join us right here Wednesday night as we talk about some amazing products for weight loss, stress reduction, hair growth, energy, detox, acne, and so much more. And of course, we'll be giving away some free prizes.
Love you.
That's it.
Awesome.
Super easy. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. So when she made this event, she immediately started posting in here to start getting people involved and excited about what the party was actually going to be about. So obviously today's the day. Yay, I'm so excited. All right, people are posting questions already. Or this is actually Christina, letting people know that she's got wraps for sale. Anybody who comes, they'll get a wrap for $20 instead of $25, which is an awesome idea. Posting cute pictures. I love it. This is a check-in. I like to make these mandatory. If anybody's going to win a prize, they had to check in. So that way you can just get a count of who's here. And this is an easy way for you or whoever's party it is that you're hosting it for to follow up with these people. You automatically know who's here because they checked in, right? Then you start posting. Now, all of these posts are in a document in OneSexy. So you can just basically copy and paste what we've already done for you. You can use the same pictures. You just copy and paste, edit the information. Like for this first one, it asks, like, what are your 30-day goals? And she has, help my team achieve their June goals. Make sure things in here are correct. So make sure you're reading through stuff before you actually do your party. So she's posting about the wrap, ThermoFit, the berry greens, or actually just the greens.
Now, can I ask you something quick? How quickly do your parties flow? Like, how often do you post a new slide?
So I have, I think, 16 or 17 slides. Here, I have over here a document, and this has my party posts in here. So I'm literally just copying and pasting from here. So I have, 18 posts, and I space them out over an hour. So about every 3 minutes, I try to make a post, and in between every post, I'm commenting and talking to people about oh my gosh, okay, so wow, I don't have wrinkles, but I wake up with sleep lines all the time, and that's when I use wow. Or and answering people's questions like, oh, can you mix greens with something else? I don't like just water. It's too plain for me. Oh, yeah, you can mix it with orange juice or Crystal Light or whatever you want. So it's just, these parties are to touch on a couple highlighted products, some of our, more quote-unquote famous products. And if you guys are interested in doing a party like this, a lot of the times, if you want to do a party exactly like this, we can just add you to the party. You copy and paste and save all these pictures so that way you can do it yourself. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
And I think there's a couple different files in OneSexy if you go through the files, just because I've been doing these for a couple years.
Yep.
So go through and figure out the party format that you like, and then make your own if you'd like. It doesn't have to just be exactly what we've done either. So
right. Yep. I think this is one that I created, and it was based off of a systems party that we did a while back. So this party is kind of awesome because, most people who join It Works as customers usually want to lose some weight. So we have the first couple posts, it's all about the system, right? It's leading up to the system. We talk about the app, and then we talk about some other products, or we do giveaways.
Yep.
You get to choose who you want to win, or you can go by a point system. when people like or comment. Touch on a couple famous products, some that you like. And you talk about the loyal customer program, what it means to be a loyal customer, everything. You talk about what it means to be a distributor, what you can get, what all comes in your kit. This is a big one that people really, really like to see because it just kind of hits home. This post is seeing averages, which, I mean, we're all distributors, so obviously this chart spoke pretty deeply to us.
Right.
Talk about some of the bonuses that get offered throughout the year. Another giveaway. Let me see if I can refresh everything. And big winner. So yeah, at the end, it's the choice is yours. What would you like to do? Would you like to become a loyal customer or distributor? And so usually people will comment underneath, giveaway, everything.
Hey, there's a quick question, Sarah, that I want to answer. So the question is, are these parties only for our legs or for potential customers? They're for whomever.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do them for your new distributors. You can do them for distributors that need to bump up their volume when you're going for promotions. You can just do them because for the sake of doing them, we do a monthly one from One Sexy that you guys don't have to be a part of. You just invite your people, you watch, but you don't have to do all the slides. So it's for anyone. And some people would rather do them online than in their house just to kind of see what it's like. So whoever wants to do them, giddy up.
Can I ask a question?
Oh,
Sure.
Go ahead.
How come, do you have to do that on a PC? Can you do it from your phone or a tablet?
You can do it from your phone. Actually, Jasmine, like, I think their town's power, she said, went out, and so she was sitting in her car with her phone charger, like, and that's how she began the party. And once power came back on, she went inside and finished the party. And that's this party. So she started it on her phone and ended it on a computer. It's however you'd like.
Right.
Okay. I'm wondering why when I had my chat thing or whatever on Cook Wrapper, how come I could not see the comments?
I'm not sure. You might just have to keep refreshing. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Well, that's just a Lisa thing, I think.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, these parties, they're good for, you can switch it up. You can do your own parties, invite your own friends. You can have someone else host them for you, just like how Sherry was talking about having other people host in-home parties for her. You can do the same thing with online parties, and you can give the hostess like a free wrap or something as a thank you for hosting the party for you. You can give away your own free product if you want as samples. I like to give away like some samples of Wow, some samples of green shoes, Greens on the Go. Christy, we've even given away like Fat Fighters, a bottle of Fat Fighters since they're cheap, if enough people come to the parties.
Well, yeah, you have to wait. I suppose you want to wait and see how many people come before you just start giving things away, right?
Yeah, and that's another reason why it's good to have product on hand. I mean, like, I'm sitting here and I've got just a crap ton of product on hand, but that's just because we go through it so fast and we have some people buy it on hand as well. But
do you sell at retail price then?
Yes. For
We
most
have
parts.
to.
Yep.
Unless it's a close, like a best friend or a family member, you can sell it at Loyal Customer, but legally, according to It Works rules, we're supposed to sell it for retail if they don't sign up as a loyal.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And sorry.
I'm sorry, Christy. That's another thing with that $50 membership fee that they waive. So if they sign up as a loyal, correct?
Right.
So when do they charge that then? If somebody ordered something and you sold it to them for retail, I mean, are they supposed to pay a membership fee technically?
No.
Okay.
You only ever get charged that $50 if they don't fulfill that 3-month agreement.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That
So if someone gets wraps one month, defining gel the next, and then they're just like, whatever, I'm going to cancel, then they would get charged the $50.
Oh, okay. And what happens if they take their credit card away? I mean,
Well-
they're, not our problem.
No, it's not our problem. That's an It Works problem. That's why they can buy islands. They have enough money.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Otherwise, what questions do you guys have about parties? Or Christy, do you have any? Did I miss anything?
I would just say that with the online parties, as well as with the in-home parties, if you all are new or you don't have extra product on hand, reach out to your sponsor and say, hey, I want to do an online party. I have a lot of people that are interested. Would you be willing to donate a wrap for it? Or some greens? Because we're doing this because we want to make money, but we also want to have fun and we want to see everyone else living out their dreams. So if something's stopping you, like you don't have any money to get greens, don't let that stop you. Reach out to someone and say, hey, do you have, 5 days supply of greens so I can do a party? Boom, we'll mail it to you. So just don't let things hold you back like that. Just, reach out and ask for help with some of those things, especially in the beginning. You don't know, am I buying enough? Am I buying not enough? I don't have money, whatever. Just reach out. So.
Right. And it goes for doing the party itself too. I know it's kind of scary at first. Like, I remember when I did my first party, it was like a month or two into the business, and like all day I had anxiety about it. And it ended up going great. And then now it's like, oh, I can whip 3 online parties out in a night and it doesn't even faze me. And you learn to like multitask while you're answering people's questions and everything. And it's great. But like, it's scary at the beginning, and that's okay. And that's why you have leaders. So if you need help, or like if you're feeling nervous about things, ask your upline or sideline or someone to be on the party with you who can help answer questions while you're doing posting. So if you can just focus on posting while you're doing the party and someone else is answering questions for you, especially for your first couple parties, it makes life so much easier, and it's I don't know, it's calming. So you get used to how things work. And then the timing of things. So
Right. Because you don't want to go too fast and you don't want to go too slow. So just to get that nice flow, it's good to have someone else helping. And the thing with in-home parties, if you've got a new distributor and let's say they live in a different part of the country, have them invite friends over and launch them via Zoom. Sherry launched a new distributor out in Idaho, and she did it all on Zoom.
Wow.
She just did it on, she let the new distributor know this is what you need to have for the guests. And when they show up, wrap them right away. And then she went through the party pad. She did the Cat Fighter demo, right? Yep. And she did all that on her end.
Yep.
So, and if you don't know how to do that or you're afraid to do that, then get your upline to do that for you and to help you. So, we've got to break through those fears and just bite the bullet and do it. Just do it. That nice Nike slogan.
And like, we'll be honest, like, not everybody, like, parties aren't everybody's thing.
Right.
But when It Works was first starting, parties, especially in-home parties, were a huge thing. That's how you grew your business. Now we have online parties. Things are a little bit different, and especially like with people like millennials and everything, they don't really understand what parties mean. Like, you kind of order stuff, and they don't always get that. So this might not be your thing, but it's always a good idea to be doing them at least a little consistently, so you can, like when you do host a party, you know what you're doing, so you're not scared. This is another great way to make a lot of money, especially if you're doing in-home parties, because you're face-to-face, you're telling people about these products, and then you're giving them the option. They can't really run away from you.
And you're getting that wrap cash right there.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And you're showing them
Yep.
stuff that you brought. If you want to bring stuff, you don't have to. But with parties, I mean, they can be a little bit more flighty, but they're fun. So make it fun. Put your own spin on things. Like I said, you don't have to do them regularly. I mean, you want to try and do it consistently, but you don't have to do it all the time.
Right.
but you might be a pro at it.
Right.
You don't know unless you try it a couple times, and you might find out you have a knack for it. So this might be one of your hidden talents. It's kind of
Right.
awesome. So just
Can I
don't
ask you
be scared.
something? Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
So how do you close on the sale on an online party?
Mhm.
Because Sherry's right there in front of the person saying distributor, loyal customer. They have to run out of the house to avoid her. So behind the screen and yell in your 20s, hiding behind your screens, how do you make that sale? How do you close on it?
Usually, like, if it's my party, and I have people invited and stuff like that, I have potentials there. I'm trying to talk with them throughout the party, like through Messenger, seeing what they like, what they don't like.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So, and if they comment something that they really like, something, be like, hey, like, are you looking at this? Or when people ask prices, you just say, I'll message you, and that's a good way to get the conversation started. Once you go through like the loyal customer and distributor part, depending on what they're looking at, usually it's loyal customers more often than distributors. Distributors, it takes a little bit more time talking with them, but so loyal customers, I'll usually, like, if they're kind of interested, like 50% to 100% interested, I'll be like, awesome, all right, well, I'm putting in orders tonight for new loyal customers. Like, do you want me to order you something? And then I get their information. I sign them up as a loyal customer.
Okay. I like that. Do you feel like you have to keep going back and initiating a conversation with some of these people to close on the sale, or are they usually just right away?
I think I've maybe had one person ever that signed up right away after a party. Otherwise, it's always following up.
Okay. And that's anywhere between like 1 and 20 times?
Yeah.
I mean, like with anything else, they look at your post and...
Well,
Well,
yeah,
a lot of them too, you'll have like 3 parties, or you'll invite them to like the team parties that we do online and everything, and they'll go because they know that free stuff is being given away, but they never open your messages, or they never, respond, or, like, oh, it's always next pay period. But it's, you keep following up, because I actually, this last month, had a distributor sign up, and she was at one of my first parties. So it's been almost a year of following up, like a couple times a month, and she finally did it, and she's just killing it.
Is that what you do a couple of times a month?
Depends on the person. She would conversate with me, and like we kind of built a bond. Since she was going to so many parties, I felt like I could be a little bit more real with her and not like tiptoeing around.
I suppose, yeah, you got to feel them out, yeah.
Yeah, you create a friendship if they're going to so many parties. And then she had a bunch of parties too, because she wanted the free wrap because she loved the products.
Right.
Yeah. So,
right. Well, and that's the beautiful thing about a party and getting someone to do it, is you're going to be exposed to new people that you've never met. So if you tell your best friend, I just started this new business, you have to have a party for me, invite 5 people I don't know. I mean, you can kind of do that with your best friend because they have to, do favors for you. But the more new people you get in front of, then your little warm market keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you just keep getting exposed to more people. So, like...
Yeah, you're going to stay confident then, for sure.
Right. And like Sarah was saying, parties might not be your thing, but here's the thing. Shay, you might sign up a new distributor, and she might say, I only want to do in-home parties. And so you're going to have a little knowledge, and then probably say, hey, let's do a 3-way call with Sherry and really figure out how to do this, and if she wants to do online parties, you'd be like, let's talk with Sarah and figure out how to do it. So and
you might have a downline. Like, you might not be good at it, but you might sign someone up that's 3 levels below you that really like rocks those parties, but she doesn't have any guidance because no one does parties. And
Right.
so if you're not comfortable doing them or you don't like them as much, it's fine. But you might have someone in your downline that wishes someone would teach them,
Right.
you know, and I mean
Mhm.
that makes you money. So
Now, you mentioned, Sarah, that you keep your parties private because you don't want people stealing your ideas. And so, how do you know who is on your team? How do I know who all is on my team?
it depends on what kind of party you're doing. Like if you're doing a party just for you,
Mhm.
you're gonna know who your downline is. You might invite like,
I know who my downline is,
okay, then you
but
might invite like Christy or Sherry to help you with the party commenting or anything like that. But
Mhm.
any other distributors on there, like you
Okay.
don't want to have in there because you don't want them, like you don't know who they are. You don't want them talking with your potentials. You don't want them friend requesting or we call it poaching, you
Mhm.
know? So it's just to be careful, you know?
Right.
So that way who you invite to your party remains your potentials, nobody else. So
Right.
you can invite your downline or your whatever leader you want to help you,
Uh-huh.
but like your downline is going to learn from how you're doing your party so that they can do their own. And then
Okay.
your friends that you invited are being informed of the business and what we have, but everything is directed for you, not
Mhm.
anybody else.
Right.
Okay.
Which
Well,
would be the same with like if you were to host a party for someone new on your team, like say you did a launch party online, they only invite their friends and family, nobody else. Because
Oh,
this, like, you don't want to invite anybody to their party. This is all about them.
okay. All right.
well, and we've had big parties, big team parties, and Sherry and Sarah and I will go through who's on the invite list,
Mhm.
and we'll remove them if we know they shouldn't be on.
If they're in the no-fly zone.
Mhm.
Right. Right. So,
Can
you know, we can't do that all the time, especially with the team parties that get pretty big with 2,000 people invited. But
Yeah.
we'll still go through and check for certain names and people that have consistently tried to steal leads, and we'll just take them off the invite. So
Listen,
we have your back with that stuff too.
yeah.
Mhm.
How do you hide your friends list?
Oh, that's a whole nother Zoom. Do you know how to do it off the top of your head?
Uh,
Jasmine just asked me the other day, Sarah, or like the other week, and I'm like, I have it done, but I can't remember. Ask Sarah or find a YouTube video. I couldn't remember.
you know, you can Google it, too,
Yes.
right?
Okay. I'm doing it right now. I'll show you. All right, I'm on my profile.
Mhm.
Click friends. You can do this on a PC. I don't know if you can do this on your phone.
I don't think you can.
I don't think so either. Then you click this little pencil looking thing.
Mhm.
It's going to say edit privacy.
Ah,
Edit privacy. Who can see your friends list? Only me.
awesome.
There you go.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was super simple. It would have taken me like 45 minutes to explain that. So
I feel like I get asked those techie questions all the time. So
I always refer everyone to you.
As you start friending new people, do you stop following them so that your profile is not bombarded with other people's posts?
for distributors,
Right.
I only am friends with distributors on my team or like that are in One Sexy.
Okay.
And then I will,
Unfollow them.
well, I'll unfollow if you're like a sideline. Or if you're some of my downline, which I know I don't have to monitor posts or teach or anything. If my downline is pretty new, I'll follow them or like star them so I see them first.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Okay.
I
guess
don't have.
it's personal preference, I suppose, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Who else has questions? Who else? We can just kind of open it up to whatever. Parties, or if you guys have any other questions that have been weighing on your minds lately. Anyone else have anything? No? Y'all are a tough crowd. Holy smokes. Oh, Laura's back. She's like, ah! Okay, so what we're going to do is what we're going to roll out from now on, Sarah, Sherry, and I, is we want to get people more excited about It Works and about One Sexy and just about life. So we're going to do contests from time to time. The other day in One Sexy, I put the Duns video and I said, give me your 3 aha moments and I'll enter you in a contest. Okay? Tonight I told you all whoever gets on and sticks out the whole training will have a surprise for you at the end. So from time to time, with different things, Sarah, Sherry, and I are just going to have little contests just to engage you guys more. Because here's the thing. I'm looking at names, and some of y'all are new, but some others are pioneers. I don't know, but most of you all are leaders. You have at least one distributor underneath you. And we're leading by example. It doesn't matter if you have one distributor or 2,000. And we need to stay engaged. We need to get on these calls. We need to listen to these videos because that's how we're going to get better. Our language is going to get better. It's going to keep us motivated and excited about things. So, get on these Zooms and tag your teams or reach out and send them a message like, hey, get on tonight. There's going to be like a special surprise at the end, if you see it announced. So tonight what we were going to do, and I'm going to change the rules a little bit, Sherry, Sarah. I'm going to do $50 worth of free It Works products to the person that was most vocal and asking questions. Okay? And I'm not doing this to single out the people that talk all the time versus the people that don't. If you all know me, I'm super shy. And I am. If I know you, I talk a lot. But if I don't talk. Like when I do a party, I need someone with me or I can't do it. Like I will have a meltdown. Sherry's like, I've gone to many of them with her. I do. I get so freaked out. So part of what we want to do is just like draw you guys out of your shells. And I know it's really intimidating to get on a Zoom and to not know everyone's faces and to be like, what if I ask a question and it's dumb? Or what if I ask a question and they already said it and I wasn't listening? But we want you guys engaged and interacting because we're here to help you guys and to serve you. And if you're not speaking up, we really don't know what y'all need. So tonight, Miss Lisa Cook was Jabberjaws, and she's going to be the lucky winner. So Lisa, you can message me some products that you would like, and I'll look at my my pile of stuff and let you know if I have it or not.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you.
But we're going to be doing this often throughout throughout the week with different things. So, really speak up and start commenting on things in the team page, start posting things and start liking things. And you'll notice that once you guys really start to engage with what's happening on the team page, your downline is going to go, oh, well, Laura's really involved, so maybe I should. And it's going to just help your teams build. It's going to get people more comfortable. And before you know it, I might be like, hey, Nikki, you're driving in your car, and I don't care. You're doing the Zoom tonight, and this is what we're talking about.
Don't use it, guys.
So it's a really good way to be in a, controlled, safe environment because, we're all safe people, but
Just when you get active, things just start happening.
they do.
You can't explain it. Just like you get together with your team, you do parties or you're commenting on posts in the team page, and stuff just starts happening for you. Like loyals just kind of start coming, or distributors kind of start coming. You find a runner. It just happens.
It's that synergy.
It is.
Synergy just starts happening. And I know a lot of y'all have some really good goals, some awesome goals, some big goals. Maybe they're so big they're kind of scary. This is going to help draw you out. Yeah, Laura's like, oh, yeah. is going to draw you out of that comfort zone, and it's really going to push you. And if someone would have said this to me 3 years ago, I would have been like, well, screw you. I'm not going to get on Zoom set. I don't want to talk to anyone. I had to finally start talking in order to build my business.
Mhm.
You know, so we have to kind of get over those insecurities and get over ourselves a little bit and just go with it. What was that?
I'm going to chime in quick. So talking about uniting and getting out of our shells and just kind of, you know, breaking out of ourselves or whatever. An example is some of you ladies on Monday received a simple Pinterest Monday motivation and a couple emojis. And I chose to send that to over 100 of my friends list, people that I probably haven't talked to since 2009 when I got Facebook. And all I sent was a quote and 2 emojis. And you would not believe the response, and I'm even like stumbled myself, and that opened up so many doors, just 2 little things and not a word said.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely don't be afraid to get out of your shells, coming from one of the most inner body people out there.
And it makes you feel so good because I got that message from you. It was awesome.
And you never know when someone just needs a random message. You never know.
Right. And Christina does a really awesome job where she'll send me a message from time to time, and I don't even know her, and she's like 25,000 bajillion levels below me, and it just makes my heart melt. And it's just, you know, some of those little things, just keep bringing yourselves out of your shells. So, oh, what kind of quotes do you send? Just like inspirational ones.
Yeah, mine was like, it's Monday, you're awesome, you can kick ass.
Right.
And then I just sent a couple emojis, and like so many people were like, "Oh my gosh, I needed that!" Like,
Mhm.
you do not even know me, and I needed that. And I was like, "Hell yeah, you did," because I needed that too.
Right. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, does anyone else have questions or anything they want to talk about before we all get off?
Thanks, you guys.
Yes, everyone have a good night. It was great seeing everyone.
You too, Christy. Thank you. Thanks.
Good night.
Bye.
Congrats.